My next guest represents 6 people, including 5 U.S. citizens who say they were racially profiled when detained during immigration raids in California. Our local L.A. station spoke to a few of them, including a woman who was arrested while she was 9 months pregnant.
She went into premature labor and gave birth to her little girl just 2 days later. Agents never filed charges.
Everything that's happening gets me emotional.
They throw me. They start hitting me.
Juan Rivas was arrested and detained at a Home Depot despite being a permanent resident.
That's when one of the agents just literally pointed at me and said, you know what, just get him. He's Mexican.
Joining me now, the civil rights attorney on the case, Luis Carrillo. He is a partner at the Carrillo law firm. So it's good to have you here. Tom Homan says ICE is doing everything right. Tell me what you're saying.
Well, actually, Tom Homan is not telling the truth because the ICE agents and Border Patrol officers are racially profiling. We now have 7 U.S. citizens who were arrested or beaten up and arrested because of the tactics of the ICE and Border Patrol officers. In other words, they see a person with a brown skin, and for them, that's a reasonable suspicion. So Tom Homan lies when he talks about that they are going through protocols and they're targeting. He's not telling the truth, just like Kristi Noem is not telling the truth when she said, don't ever say that again about racial profiling. Don't you use those words, she said in Nashville, Tennessee. The reality is that now U.S. citizens with brown skins are going to be harassed, arrested, and thrown to the ground. These ICE cowards and Border Patrol cowards, they are really... Andrea, for example, they threw her down to the ground. Javier and Juan, they threw them to the ground. There's a gentleman up in Oxnard who was thrown into his car by the ICE agents. So there is an increased amount of brutality against immigrants and against U.S. citizens who have a brown skin, and that's the reality that we have here in California. And now for Trump to expand it to Chicago, I feel bad for the people of Chicago because this racial profiling and brutality is going to be on them soon, and that's a very sad state of affairs for our country right now. Instead of love and harmony and tolerance, we have intolerance dictated by Donald Trump and Tom Homan, and that's a tragedy for this country.
We know how much fear there is in the community, and that's among people who aren't even legal, as you know. Maybe I want to ask you for a little free legal advice, because this isn't stopping, obviously, with LA or with your clients. We hear them talk about the ways that they have been treated. So what is someone supposed to do when they're stopped by ICE? Can they run?
Well, they should not run, because they will be tackled down and even if they're not running, they will be tackled down. Andrea was tackled down by an ICE agent when he was going after a guy named Hipolito, and he threw her down to the ground, and then the U.S. attorney, in my opinion, filed false charges against her, saying that she was interfering with an officer, which it was the other way around. The officer was brutalizing her. It's a sad state of affairs that people, U.S. citizens and immigrants, have to be looking over their shoulder because of the propensity of ICE and Border Patrol agents to use brutal means. That's the key here. Not only are they arresting, but they're using a huge amount of brutality against the people they're arresting. Juan Rivas, he showed them the papers, they threw his papers to the floor, and then they threw him to the floor. And just like Andrea, she was thrown to the floor by an ICE agent. So the brutality is only going to increase, sadly, because of this Supreme Court decision that is giving a green light to federal officers to engage in racial profiling. And that's a sad state of affairs, because immigrants feed this country. You never see white people out in the agricultural fields. You're seeing brown-skinned immigrants who are using their efforts to feed the country. We should have monuments for all the Latino agricultural workers who feed this country. But instead, we get brutality from the Trump regime, and that's a sad state of affairs. But that's what I see here in California.
Luis Carrillo, thank you so much for your time, sir. We appreciate it.